everyone. So who's going to join me for the 6 p.m. yoga fluid? El hacemos. Hade. Etimastu. Mom, if you're watching this, happy birthday. I love you. Dagmara. Hey, baby girl. Big love to you in the bump. Lindsay, I can see you. Come on, Ian, roll the mat out. Ian, you're saving lives. He's at the hospital doing his good deeds. Raza! Becky! So I could literally sit here and shout out names all day, but this is not the plan. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna have a nice fluid vinyasa flow. We might pick it up a little bit harder today. Hey Kay! And the most important thing is have fun. Try your best. Alright Lauren, what's going on? Come join us. Amiga guapa. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Oh, I love it. Honestly, I don't even know what day it is, what time it is. I've probably done yoga about 20 times today. Cleaned the house. I'm turning into Picasso at painting, and I'm absolutely crap at painting as well. I've got one nail nearly coming off. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Nicola! I'm turning into a cave woman. Are you all joining me? Woo! Okay, so we're gonna roll the mats out, and we're gonna prepare for a nice fluid flow. No stress, good vibes. Take your mind off everything. This is your hour. You have to be selfish and invest it fully into yourself. So sit on your mats and let's begin. We'll put a nice slow flow. I don't know what this is, but let's see what happens. I don't know why I put the heating on every time. Come on, Ryan. Thank you, Davina. It looks better off. Okay, it's going to be a little bit more uplifted today. At some parts it'll be slow, and then we're going to pick up the pace. Dagmara, I know you're pregnant. Slow down, don't lay on your belly, please. And for anyone who's new to yoga, try your best. If you ever need a break, drop down to your knees, child pose, catch up with your breath. You'll realize through the breath if you find any discomfort in an asana, so you'll be hyperventilating. If not, stop what you're doing, catch up with the body, and begin the flow again. Okay, so we're going to sit in the middle of our mat, working on the good old breathing techniques, pranayama. Remember to lift the spine nice and tall, shoulders back, close your eyes, connect your fingers in a mudra. Just for 10 powerful breaths. Begin to tune into the body, drift away from humanity, no distractions. Try and calm any storms in the mind, all this chaos that's happening, just brush it to the side. All that matters is the breath, and how the body feels this very second. Seven more powerful breaths. Inhale and exhale. Be aware of how the body rises. You'll feel your chest expand, your rib cage lift. Inhale and exhale. Begin to feel a little bit lighter. Inhale a little bit taller now. Exhale, begin to root the body. So you're going to exhale all the way down to the Manipura. Begin to tense the abdomen, engage the core. And inhale, rise back up for the last 4 breaths. Exhale. Nice, slow, powerful Ujjayi breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Last breath. Inhale. Begin to open your eyes. Bring your palms together at the center of the heart. Big smiles. No tension. No bad energy. And rise back up to the third eye, the ajna. Set down your intention. So, what do you want to get out of this practice? Call out for any questions, any guidance. Thank Patanjali, the founder of yoga, and bow down with the Om Namah Shivaya to the ground. Om Namah Shivaya. Rolling the spine back up nice and slowly. We're going to lift that spine nice and tall, tucking the tailbone in, engaging the core, working on the neck nice and slowly. Small circles. This is the Vishuddha chakra. It's a sensitive area, so go really slow. Inhale up, exhale down. If there's an area that feels a bit tight, just hold it there. You can place your hand on the top of your head just to pull down as a weight. Move slowly. Change direction if you want. Two more big circles. And we're going to spiral into the spine now. So we're going to rock back and forth, pushing the knees down, rocking back into the lats, squeezing the core, back and forth. You'll feel a nice release in your bum, your quads, your lower back, even your shoulders. Inhale up, exhale down. Change direction. Last circle. And bring the body back to base. We're going to rise up to the sky, palms together, lifting all the way up through the midline. You'll feel your rib cage expand as you inhale, making space for the lift. All the way up to your fingertips, relax the knees down. Try and bring them shoulders all the way back towards the ears. Exhale, dropping the elbows down to the rib cage as we push the chest forward, keeping the fingers equally parted. Try not to drop the head too far back. We're kind of opening the sternum, releasing the rotator cuffs. Nice little arch in the thoracic, upper back. Exhale, we're going to sink back into the spine as if someone's pulling our upper back towards the posterior. And we're going to reach forward, tucking the chin back down to the chest. No strain in the back of the neck. Rise back up. Inhale. And squeeze one more time. Bringing them elbows behind the back this time. Inhale. Exhale. Sinking back into the sternum. Reaching forward. And rise. We're going to twist to the top of the mat now. Releasing the feet forward. We're going to come up into Marichyasana, all fours. Flattening the feet. Flat back. Strong shoulders. As if someone's lifting the upper back up to the ceiling. We're going to push into the palms, not the elbows. Extending from the shoulders to, sorry, not the elbows. And we're going to lift the upper back towards the ceiling, tucking the tailbone in and grounding the chin back into the chest. Inhale. Push down on the top of your feet. Exhale, sink the chest towards the ground, flicking the hips back up to the sky, rounding them shoulders and rising up with the head. You'll feel a nice opening in your lower back, even in your abdomen. Exhale, neutral spine, begin to drop the chest down to the ground. Rest in the chin, rest in the chest too. If this is too much for you, you can shuffle the knees back. It's a nice back opener. Try and squeeze your scapula together, so you're squeezing your shoulder blades together too. We're going to push into the palms, lifting the chest back up. Rise. Squeeze, 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 engage the core, tuck that tailbone in, and back down we go. Shuffle a little bit more forward if you can. And rise. Squeeze. It's a little bit more dynamic today. Seeing as though we're in the house, I thought I'd make it a little bit more physical, a little bit more dynamic and explosive. And rise. Push. And down. Last one. Inhale. Squeeze. Back down, exhale. Scooping all the way up as we inhale, extending the legs into Cobra, Bhujangasana. Really good. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your thighs, push them shoulders back and down. We're going to ground the toes and make our way all the way up to downward dog. Taking one step forward at a time, keeping the feet 1 foot apart from each other, not too wide. Don't worry if you can't ground the heels, you'll feel your bones click here and there, it's normal. Begin to sway side to side, pedaling one knee in at a time. Just get the feel of the asana, keep checking in with the body. Find the areas that you need to work on. For someone like myself who works in a gym, I feel like I'm turning into a whale. You just got to stretch it out. Give back some time to the body. Really good. If you can't extend the legs, slightly bend the knees and focus on perfecting the upper body. So if you find that your head's in line with the hands, I want you to bend the knees, lift the hips kind of a little bit higher, and begin to tuck the chest back to the thighs. So you've got a nice straight back, fully in line with the arms and the head. And then we're going to work on the posterior and the lower body. So we're going to work on extending the legs. That will come with practice and release of the hamstrings and the hip flexors. 2 more breaths. Nice, powerful breaths. Really good, guys. We're going to release that right hand and we're going to grab hold of the left ankle from outside. We're going to swing our body through that gap. It's a nice lateral twist. You'll feel it in your rear delts as well. Two more breaths. Try to keep them legs extended. Well, as extended as you can. Releasing the hand. And we're going to reach out with the left hand now outside the right ankle. And we're going to twist our body through that gap. Remember to push out from that right shoulder. Always stabilize the shoulder. Last breath. And release the hand. We're going to create a nice spring, but this time we're going to jump with our feet outside of the hands. So we're going to land in a nice squat. Big spring up, out. Dropping that bum down, feet aside of the mat, Neutralizing that spine, hands nice and tall. Really good. In Mulasana. Really pushing into the heels as we rise up slowly. Squeezing the bum, squeezing the thighs. And back down we go. Slightly lean forward. Flicking the bum slightly out. Dropping the hands down. We're going to jump back to higher plank. Chaturanga. Come down. Push back up. Pushing back. Stretch it out. Bend the knees and jump forward into a squat. One more time. Drop the bum down. Inhale. 5 breaths. Ground the heels. Begin to rise back up slowly. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You'll feel a bend in your inner thighs. Back down we go into a nice squat. Slightly bring the toes in line with the knees. So try not to bring them too neutral, in line with the hips. Twist them out slightly. Hold it. Lean forward. Flick the booty out. Strong shoulders, remember, strong core. Ground the hands. Jump back to higher plank. Let's go down. Push up. Rise. And back. Downward dog. Stretch out. 3 more times, guys. 3 more times. Bend the knees. Spring forward. 3 breaths this time only. Up. Down. Drop the bum. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. 2 more. Ground the heels, push back up slowly. Isolation squeeze. Isometric contractions are way harder than all this dynamic jumping around. Back down we go. Exhale, hold for 3. Strong core, remember. If you're not feeling it, drop lower. Drop the hands. Jump back nice and high. 2 push-ups this time. 1, 2. Rock back to downward dog. 2 breaths to restore. 2 more rounds to do. Then we're going to slow it down. Bending the knees. Let's jump forward. Bigger jumps this time now. And down. 2 breaths only. Ground the heels, rise slowly. Squeeze the inner thighs. Squeeze the glutes. And down we go. Flick the bum out, lean forward. And ground the palms, jump back. 3 press-ups. 1, 2, 3. Rock back to downward dog. Really good. You can drop your knees for your press-ups, don't worry. You don't have to do it like that. Find what's right for your body. The aim is to get a little bit of a sweat on. Activate some muscles if you haven't worked out in a while. Just try your best. Last one now, guys. Jumping forward, bigger jumps, wider stance. Let's go. And down. 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise slowly. Push into the heels. Squeeze. Back down we go. Nice strong spine. And flick the booty slightly out. Arms in line with the body. 5 again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Jumping back. 5 press-ups this time. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Rock back to downward dog. Hold it there. Are you feeling a bit more warmed up? Woo! I'm feeling it. Squeeze them shoulder blades. Squeeze the thighs. Engage the core. Really push out from the shoulders. So the power comes from the lats. The power comes from the shoulders. Try and bring that tailbone in and swing the chest back. Really good, guys. Restore the breath. We're going to rock up onto our toes, and we're going to step forward or jump forward with both feet together, creating a nice spring through the knees, grounding them palms, tucking the knees into a ball and landing in front of our hands, or in line with the hands. So up, down. Halfway, look up front, inhale, extend the legs. Get the feel of the stretch. If you've got tight hamstrings, go nice and easy, go nice and slow. If you can't touch the ground, never place your hands on the knees, either above or below the knee. Take a nice big deep breath in. Exhale, descend to Utkatasana. Allow all the pressure to drop back down. Really good, guys. And roll the spine up nice and slowly. Really good. Catch up with the body. Close your eyes, palms together. 3 breaths. And restore. Open your eyes. We're going to release that right knee nice and high. Try and find your balance. Really good. Lifting the arms up to the sky. As we swing the hands back, we're going to kick back with the foot into warrior, Virabhadrasana. Exhale. Dropping the chest, keeping the hips nice and squared. Bring that leg all the way through the core. Try not to drop it. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Now we're going to grab hold of the big toe. You can either hold your hip, lift the leg nice and high. If you can't hold your big toe, hold your ankle. Release the hand. Swing that leg back to warrior. Nice and slow. Warrior C. Take a big step at the end of the mat, staying on the toes in Ekapada. Realign the body. Keep your hips nice and squared. If you need to shuffle your foot more forward because your knee's passing your toe, realign. Inhale, bring the tailbone in. Exhale, descend to Ekapada. Rise up with the palms. Reaching forward for 2 breaths. Extend the back leg. Really squeeze your back, glute and hamstring. You feel a lot of pressure on your left quad too. Begin to drop the back knee down. Ground the left heel. We're going to drop the hands inside of the foot now. And with the left hand, we're going to push that knee away from the body, ground the back leg too, and we're going to twist round to the left side as we push the leg away from the body. You can lift the inner part of your foot off the ground too. So So you'll feel a nice twist through the midline. Really good. Anyone with sciatica, this is a great stretch. If you find this hard on your wrist, you can drop down to your elbow. Up to you. Two more breaths. Grounding the heel. We're going to walk the body around to the middle, twisting the right leg back round onto the heel. Then we're going to sit in a semi-straddle. So that left heel is tucked right into the thigh. The left hand's going to reach all the way out to the right leg, the extended foot. If you can't touch your foot, just reach above the head. This arm's going to push the leg open, so you're going to resist against your own elbow, rising up. And that gap you've created is for your body to push through. If you can hold your ankle, go for it. It's a nice stretch down your lats, obliques too. Keep that elbow all the way back. At the same time, push that knee away from the body. Two more breaths. Releasing the hand. Releasing the other hand too. So the same way you came down is the same way you're going to come up. You're going to bring your hands forward, twist the back toes round along with the front leg, and you're going to ground the palms nice and solid. As we lift from the back knee, we're going to push up, springing up, tucking that right knee right into the core. Really good. Try and extend that left leg as much as you can. You'll feel a release all the way down your glutes, down your hamstrings. Really good. So you can either drop the foot down. If you want to make it harder, you're going to bring that foot all the way through onto the left toe and back up, then down. Shake it off. Shake it off. Pedal one knee in at a time. Sway side to side. Halfway look up front. Vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale back down to the ground. Tucking in the abdomen, head to toe. The Hastasana. Two powerful breaths. Give your neck a shake, shoulders a wiggle. Jumping back, stepping back. Chaturanga. Hips nice and high. Try not to dip them too low. No strain in the elbow, remember? Really good. We're going to just twist the feet round to the right side, keeping the upper body straight. Working on the structure rather than the core now. And twist the feet round to the left side. Two breaths only. Bring the hips back to bed. Woo! Either dropping the knees down first or come all the way down to Bhujangasana. Inhale. Shoulders back. Exhale all the way up to Adho Mukha Savasana, downward dog. Really push out from the shoulders, guys. Tuck the stomach in. Two more breaths. Let's jump forward or step forward. Remember to spring through the knees, create some momentum, a little bit of flight. Tuck them heels nice and high into the core and jump vinyasa up. Down, halfway look up front, inhale vacuum, exhale draw to the ground, shake it off, no tension in the shoulders, the neck, the head or the lower back. Try and vision where the energy is floating around the body. Understand what muscles are activated and what muscles you need to activate. Roll the spine up, slow and smooth. Lift with the left knee this time. We're going to reverse the whole thing onto the left side. Always engage your core. Lift that sternum nice and tall. Clear breath. So I'm going to lift the arms up. And as we swing the arms back, we're going to kick back to warrior. Exhale. Swing back and drop the chest. Keeping the hips squared. Bringing that leg all the way through. Don't drop the foot. You're unlifting and folding from the hip, remember. Bring that left leg up. Opposite hand's going to grab hold of the opposite toe or the ankle. Lift and rise. Release. Swing back to warrior. Warrior C. Exhale. Take a big step at the end of the mat, landing on the toes. Finding your balance. Rise up with the palms. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale, lunging down to Ekapada. Bring that tailbone in. So you're going to slightly bring the hips in. The knee will naturally come forward. Really good. You feel a nice pull in your left quad. Focus on your breath. Perfect the quality of it. Tune in, check in with the body. Find your balance. If you find this difficult, you can drop the knee at any point, any time. And rise. 2 more breaths. Reaching forward now, extend that back leg. All the pressure, all the weight's going to be on the front leg now. You'll feel your quad pumped up now. Even your hamstrings and glutes. Always keep your arms in line with the spine. We never sink into the sternum. Strong, confident stretch. Conscious movement. Powerful breaths. Last breath. Drop the back knee down. Lift the spine nice and tall. And we're going to drop the hands inside of the knee now. Flattening the back foot. Right hand, right knee. We're going to push that knee away from the body. Lifting the inner part of the foot off the ground. And we're going to twist the torso around, keeping that chest nice and tall. Really good. So push the knee away. Corona distance. And ground the heel. So the same as what we did on that side, I'm going to have to face my radiator. You're going to twist the body round, lifting on the left heel and dropping the bum down. Okay? Same as what we did on the right side, we're going to do on the left side. So opposite hand is going to reach over to the foot, the extended leg. Left hand's going to grab hold of the right ankle. If you can't do that, just reach out, no problem. Left hand ankle, right hand through and over. In that gap, you're going to try and bring the body round and push that knee away, the right knee away. Two more breaths. I love this stretch, it's amazing. And release. So the same way you came up is the same way you're going to come, well, the same way you came down is the same way you're going to come up. So you're going to twist the whole body round onto your back toes. Hands are going to come forward. Front foot, twist forward too. Okay, nice little spring in the back knee. Go around that right heel and you're going to come into a nice ball. Squeeze into the core. Strong arms. If you can't touch the ground, place your hands on something elevated, pillows, books, whatnot. Improvise in the house. So from here you can either drop the foot down or you can try the advanced version, slightly bending the knee, bringing that left leg forward, through and under the gap, tall spine, lift back up into a ball, inhale, kind of like a pistol squat but a little bit easier, and then drop the foot, fully extending them legs, pedaling one knee at a time, sway side to side, deep breaths, inhale, exhale. Rolling that spine nice and tall. Strong stance. Tailbone in. Shoulders back. Palms together. Tadasana. Inhale. Back in the stomach. We're going to create a nice roll through the body. So you can open your feet slightly. This is great for creating a little bit of motion through the spine. You might feel like it looks weird, but it's really good for your body. I swear by it. So there's two ways you can do it. You can either reverse it or go forward. I like to start off by brushing my forehead first, my nose, my chin, the chest, and then all the way forward. Reaching back, creating a nice wave through the body. 3 more. All the way, inhale up, all the way back, engaging the core, tucking the tailbone back in, exhale, waking up your nervous system, inhale, last one, really open up that chest, and exhale. We're going to drop down to Utkatasana, chair pose. So drop that thumb nice and low, keep your feet slightly open, don't worry if your toes are not touching. And we're just going to lift our arms up nice and tall. Five breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. With the right hand, we're going to reach all the way back, following it with our eyes. Reach, 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 creating a little bit of space in the shoulders. And back to base. Left hand drops now. Inhale up. Exhale down. Creating space through the breath, through the motion. Remember to bring your body back to base. Keep your knees flexed at all times. Let's go. Right hand down. Inhale up. Reach, reach, reach. Twist back to base. Left hand down. And up. Last one. Right hand down, inhale up, and left one. And back to base, all the way down to the ground. We're going to work on crow pose today, Utkatasana. So stretch your knees out, stretch your thighs. I'm feeling a burn in my quads, that means you're feeling it too. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I'm going to break it down step by step. So for those who've been to my classes before, crack on. You can do your 5 breaths now. If you've never done Utkatasana crow pose before, no problem. Either put a pillow where your head is just in case you face plant, or fall, no problem. It happens. I've fallen so many times. So the aim is to keep your hands in line with your elbows. In line with your knee, sorry. And the closer your knee gets to your armpit, the easier it will be for you to hold and stabilise the posture. So I like to really tuck my knees as close as I can to my armpits. I don't want you balancing in your inner thighs or inside your shins. It's not going to work like that. Everything has to be in alignment. your body becomes lighter and you just lock into a natural pose. So I like to come onto my toes, tuck them knees right into my armpits, and you create a lever, so you've created a nice shelf on your forearms. Just start off by lifting 1 foot up at a time. 1 foot up at a time. Keep your hands in a nice cup, so you're not straining your wrist, you're using your fingers too, remember. Lift up. Start with 1 foot at a time. If you find that, okay, this is kind of easy, you can lift up into Utkatasana, full pose. 5 breaths. 2, and 1. We're going to jump back to Chaturanga, or you can just drop the feet down. For those jumping back, higher plank. Really good. Hold it there. 3 powerful rolls. I'll wait for the rest to get back to Chaturanga. And let's begin. Bending the knees. Chest back to the thighs. Full extension of the arms. Lift them hips nice and tall. Keep the chin tucked into the chest. Roll that spine forward. Here we go. Inhale. Flip the head up and back. Create a nice arch in the lower back. Release some tension. Chin to chest. And forward. Last one. Keep it really fluid, guys. Sink into the breath. Exhale. Lever. And down. Drop the chest down. Rest the feet. Rest the forehead. Catch up with the breath. No tension at all. So whenever we peak, we have to drop back down. Make space for the breath. Restore. Last breath now. We're going to swing the arms all the way back. Dagmana. Just do this. Everyone else, chest on the ground. We're going to work on strengthening all of our stabilizing muscles. This is great for correcting your posture, especially now that we're all sat down doing nothing. So I like to begin by lifting the shoulders back first, interlocking the palms and the fingertips together. Focus on how your breath influences the motion. So when you inhale, you'll find that your lungs will push against the ground, so your abdomen will, the capacity in your abdomen will increase and you'll rise a bit more. When you exhale, you'll deflate and sink back down. Don't worry about the legs yet, focus on the upper body. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down. Add the hands this time, lift the hands off the bum. Inhale, rise. Nice and tall. Exhale, descend. Add the legs this time. Inhale, thighs 2. Exhale, descend just a little bit. Try to keep your hips internally rotated, toes towards the ground. Rise back up. 5 more. Inhale. And down. 4 more breaths. Come on, guys. Inhale. And down. 3 more. Let's go. Last 2. Inhale. Last one. Come on, guys, you're doing amazing. And rise. Inhale, hold it, isolate. And melt back down to the ground like a puddle of mush. Release the arms. Keep them nice and wide, in line with the shoulders. Really good, guys. We're going to push up onto our knees now. Keeping the chest glued to the ground. Shuffling our knees towards the chest. Walking forward. You feel a nice release in your lower back. And exhale, extend. We're going to lift up with that right leg and we're going to kick over to the left hand now. Unfolding from the right hip. My back just clicked. Whoa, that feels great. Nice twist. This top knee here, just let it drop. If you're trying to have too much control of it, you'll have a little bit of confusion. Just let it drop down. This arm should be reached all the way out. Really good. Close your eyes. Catch up with the breath. This is the easy part. Nice and slow. Two more breaths, guys. You're doing amazing. I like to push my chest forward too. You'll feel it in your left lat and shoulder. We're going to swing them hips all the way back to base. This time we're going to push up on the left knee and place that foot just below the right knee. Squaring the shoulders, squaring the hips. Really good. Try and lift the hips nice and high too. Exhale, release, extend the legs all the way up first and then down we go. Really good. The left leg rises and twists over to the opposite side now. Five breaths. Last breath. Begin to swing the foot all the way around, pushing up onto the right knee, grounding that right foot below the left knee now, and hold it there. I like to bend the left knee too. Nice arch in the lower back. If you want to make it harder, you can lift the chest off the ground too, but pushing the shoulders down to the ground at the same time. Before you release, I want you to try kick up to the sky first. Extend and down. Make sure you've got something soft on your knees if you're doing this, like carpet or a mat. Hands aside of the chest. Rise up to cobra. My back feels like jelly. Woo! Exhale, pushing all the way back to child pose. Stretch the lower back out. Nice and slowly. Try and make sure you've got a gap in between your thighs for your chest to fall into. Hands walk forward, elbows off the ground. Roll that spine up all the way up onto all fours. We're just going to do one more lateral twist. And then we're going to call it a night. So remember, strong shoulders. Starting with the right hand first. We're going to tuck it through and under the gap. Reaching all the way through the left side. Twisting the torso a little bit more. If you want to make it harder, you can release that left hand above the head. Try and move around. Find the spot that works for you. palm. Slide the right hand back up to base. Realign the shoulders, realign the arms. And sweep the left hand through and under to the right side. Nice stretch in the neck. Right hand above the head. Reach, reach, reach and twist. Last breath, guys. And slide the hand back up to base. Rock back up nice and slowly into a nice roll and push up to downward dog. Five powerful breaths. Try and inhale and vacuum that stomach in. You'll feel a nice lift in the spine as you inhale and push. And then exhale, try and ground the heels. We're going to push up onto our toes and begin to lift the hip up as we take little steps forward. Left hip lifts now. Inhale. Walking forward. The right heel hip lifts and forward. Left foot now. Inhale. Exhale down. Right foot and left. If you can't step any further, just stay where you are and walk back with the palms and just hand down. Always protect the neck. Hold on to your elbows if you want. We're just going to hold it here for 5 powerful breaths. Release a little bit more tension in the lower back. And roll the spine up slowly. Releasing the hands. And voila! Thank you guys. I don't know how long that was, but I'm sure you felt it. Who took part? I'm sweating. Ah! How did you all cope? Is everyone alive? Thank you to everyone who took part. You all smashed it, I'm sure you did. For anyone who was watching, maybe next time you'll join in, you're a little bit more prepared. I tried to make it a little bit more dynamic and explosive today, just to get a little bit of a sweat on. Hey darling, welcome back to yoga. Seeing as we're all stuck at home, we need to be a little bit more active. With the push-ups and whatnot, you can drop the knees down and make it a bit easier. But some nights it'll be a little bit slow. I missed you too. Sometimes it'll be a little bit slower. Today I was feeling a little bit more explosive. Wake the bodies up a bit. We're in day whatever, quarantine. So it's only going to get more hard, physically, mentally. Laura, I hope you enjoyed it. So have a blessed night, guys. Stay positive, stay happy. One love. Om Namah Shivaya. Take care. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh no.